Hello, Leo. It's Haley with Tarot from Beyond, here to provide you with your October 16th through the 31st, 2018 October reading. So we're going to talk about the energy that's going to be in the air for the last 2 weeks for you, Leo. I'm specifically talking to a group of people who have, recently walked away from unhealthy relationships and are likely going through the motions, have released, or are like a hair away from releasing. And when I say releasing, I'm talking about the energy associated with, that was left behind by that person. That person left energy behind that you now have to clear out of your heart and your mind and your soul so that you could get back to that healthy place that you were once in. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you identify, what's going on with you. We ain't talking about them anymore because they're the past. And you have to understand, where your energy goes, that's where it flows. So if you're thinking about the past, then you're feeding the past. But if you have learned from the past and you have identified that the experiences that you've had in the past were only there for you to gain knowledge, for you to apply to your present day and to your future, then you're in a great place and you're ready to move forward. For those of you who are struggling with this, I recommend that you book a private reading so that, you can get over that hump, because there's nothing wrong with asking for help when you are struggling with a breakup, okay? So 2 of Wands, the Emperor, the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. Well, Leo, it's looking pretty bomb for you, honey. A lot of you have gotten way over it. Oh my goodness. Please understand that these readings could also be in vice versa. I've been having to explain that a lot, in the comment section. That when you watch tarot, understand that things could also be in the vice versa context, okay? So if you're a cross watcher and you know that you were the virtuous individual in this situation, this could apply to you as well. But as the reader, I have to assume that this reading is for Leo, okay? So let me back this up a little bit so you can see all of the cards. There you go. So Leo, a lot of you are looking out into the world and you're saying, what do I do now? I went ahead and left this person, and I left this person for good reason. I use my authority and I let this person know where their boundaries are. And I'm at a place now where I'm really hella tired now, because you know what? It took a hell of a lot of work for me to establish what needed to be established in this situation. But because you did that work, this is exactly what you're going to see, baby. You're going to see that 10 of Pentacles, because you were very tired of seeing your harvest come up short by being with the individual that you're being with. You are actually now in a position where you can see that happiness. You can feel that happiness, because you know that you did the best that you could do in this situation. You know that you did the best that you could do in this situation. You worked your butt off in this relationship, trying to keep it above float. See, but the other person put no effort into the relationship at all. And you realized that, and you were like, yo, this is mad tiring. I'm not going to do this anymore. I have the authority to go ahead and say, I don't want to be in this anymore. You used your authority, and now you're happy, and you're looking forward to the 10 of Pentacles, because you know it's coming, because you're working toward it. I feel like a lot of you guys are diversifying right now, because you walked away. You walked away. Look, you have to understand. You walked away in pursuit of that 9th cup. And what do you know? You got that 9 of Cups. So if you look at it, it went like this. It was like you were at the 8 of Cups status when you walked away, and now you finally got to that 9 of Cups. And then look what's here. I mean, you guys didn't play. Whoever this is resonating with, You guys moved quick with this. You guys were like, I'm not about to sit in this shitty situation. I'm not going to stay in this shitty energy. I'm not going to do it. I don't deserve it. Like, forget it. I'm not doing it. This person has done nothing in their lives to deserve a person like me. And I understand and I get it. And I learned what I needed to learn and I'm moving on. I'm getting on my pure white horse to find what it is that I love to do. You know, I'm also getting on my pure white horse to go fill this cup up with water, you know what I'm saying? That's readily available to me, and I'm going to take a drink from it because the person that I was with was not offering that to me. Even though they had it to give, they still chose not to give it to me. And I also feel like this person really pushed you. I feel like this person really pushed you to a place where it was like you had to work really hard at not setting that wand on fire and really hard at not, you know what I'm saying, shackling yourself to some, you know, this person, you know, through legal actions. Let's just put it like that. I feel like this person like really tested the absolute hell out of you, but you held it together. So if you have a sun, moon, or rising in Cancer, I recommend you watch that reading, which is being uploaded now. Because you had that clarity of mind to see this person for who they were. This person wanted to shackle themselves up to you. I'm telling you, this is what's been happening. I'm telling you, there are people who have no virtue whatsoever. You have to understand, virtue ain't no joke. It's not something that you play with. Like, either you're virtuous or you're not. There's no gray area there. And human error is different than like saying, you know what, I'm going to enter into this relationship with an agenda. And see, this person entered into this relationship with you and they had an agenda. They knew that you had love to offer and that you were going to, you know, go into this relationship with nothing but virtue and love. And this person was like, ooh, wonderful. I can smell that out like a shark, you know, in the water, and I can smell the blood, you know what I mean? And they were like, dude, this person's loving and nurturing just for me. Yeah, I love people like that because people like that are going to give me exactly what I want because I ain't willing to do the work myself to get what I want. But this person will do all the work for me because they'll love me enough to do it. And so you're holding the Queen of Cups energy right now. You really are. And because you still have some love for this person to some degree, you know, it's a really saddening situation, which is natural. However, I feel like you guys are working really hard to get on your horse and take action to fix that. You know, it's hard for you guys to not recall all of the lies that this person told. You know, I feel like all of the lies in the relationship were illuminated. And I feel that you realize that this person was a lot more immature than they said they were with regards to funds. And I feel like this person is coming against you now with a sharp tongue now that you have left them behind. And you're like, dude, I could show you better than I can tell you that you better leave me alone because I'm like really tired of you and I'm not dealing with you anymore. And I think the person got the point because, I mean, there's no card right here. There's just an empty space right here. So they're coming against, like, nothing. You're giving them nothing. You're not even, like, talking to this person. You're having no interaction with this person. You're just, like, starving the monster to death. And this person is, like, mad pissed off about it because they don't have anybody else that's going to sit and play their game anymore. Because this person betrayed you in a way that was irreparable in your opinion. And you sacrificed by walking away from this person because I feel like some of you were with this person for quite some time. I feel like some of you were with this person for a little minute. You know what I mean? And it took sacrifice for you to come out of your comfort zone and say, even though I know that you're this type of person, you know, I'm going to take an unfamiliar road by getting away from you because, you know, I don't know what's to the left and I don't know what's to the right, but I know what's going to happen if I keep taking this road with you. You know, it's never going to give me what it is that I've been giving you. So as a result, that's just an unfair situation, and I'm tired of being in these unfair situations that I've been enduring since I was a kid. A lot of this is karmic. I mean, that's why all of these retrogrades are happening, so that, the tables really do turn. The tables really do turn. Like the shoes that you were wearing in this relationship by carrying all the dead weight associated with being in this relationship with this person. Now, guess what's happening? All that dead weight is now, turning on them. Like I told Cancer, I'm telling you, karma takes good notes. You can't sit and treat a person like crap who's sitting and ready and willing to give you love and support, and then turn around, cheat on them, do scandalous shit, lie to them, steal their money, do all kinds of stuff to create all this hoopla and chaos and mayhem in their life. You can't do that kind of stuff and think that spirit is going to co-sign on that type of behavior, because spirit is not going to co-sign on that behavior. Exactly. This person was methodical in this relationship. But every time I do a reading for you, Leo, I'm telling you, you pull the strength card, because you guys are a very strong sign. You guys really are. You guys know how to recover very quickly. And that's what I'm seeing here. And this is exactly what you have to look forward to by being so smart and saying, you know what? I ain't staying in this position with this person, because I'm smarter than that. I have more important things to do than that. And as a result, you know what? I'm going to focus on me and what I'm made out of. And then hopefully, matter of fact, ain't no hopefully about it. You're going to attract somebody on your level. You're going to be starting to make your money. You're going to start to see what you're made out of. You now have the time to go ahead and find out what it is that you really love to do, and really put your heart into what it is that's going to nurture this Ace of Pentacles, so that it can blossom and bloom into exactly what you want it to be. And then you're going to meet a new partner that has the same objectives that you do. So in closing you out, my loves, I see that you walked away from the conflict. I see that you set those boundaries that needed to be set. And I see that you said no to the commitment that the individual wanted with you. I got a new deck today, like I had been telling several people. When I first started doing my readings, the cards were not here. But then when they came, I was like, oh, for sure I have to use these cards, because we're talking about love, and Jesus is an ascended master that came to teach love. And these cards don't want to come out the box. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, and I'm going to pull a card for you. And I know that it's going to be perfect for the situation that you guys are in. I see that you guys totally licked your wounds, totally said, you know what? I am not about to be sitting here playing these games. I'm an adult. And I have reached adult status. And I'm not about to be sitting here playing these childish games with this person. I'm not going to do it. And this person was being extremely childish. And you were like, I see it and I don't want it. And it's not a part of my life, and it's not something that I want. And you know what you want now. And that was the whole purpose of you being in this relationship, was for you to be able to identify what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want. What it is that's going on. You see everything. You have the clarity of mind to know what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. So what you pulled is, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. So we talking about your faith now. We talking about you having the faith that whatever you want to manifest at this particular point in your life, it can happen. You need to have that faith that life is going to be exactly what you want it to be now, given that you learned the lessons that you learned out of being in this relationship. And what you learned was how to love yourself and not throw your heart in the garbage. That's what you learned out of this relationship. And you're ready to enter into that new book. You've turned the page. And that last book, and you read it, you understood it, you closed that page, you closed that book, and you are now starting to write in the first chapter of your new book. And this is your happily ever after book. And that's what I'm going to name this one, Happily Ever After, because that's exactly what I feel you guys have to look forward to, Leo. So, with that being said, baby, this is what you guys have for the month, remainder of the month. And I really wish and hope the best for you and ask that you guys are very meticulous about what you choose to write, because what you choose to write will manifest, baby. Because you're light workers and you're powerful like that. And you need to remember that. All right. Namaste, my loves.